Don't panic. Let me repeat. Do not panic. Don't let 2020 happen again. Do not panic. Smash that like button, tell a friend and tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end.
Coast and Gulf Coast ports strike is sparking panic buying of toilet paper. This is something they talked about in the debate last night. Videos posted on social media claim store shelves are empty and shopping carts are full of toilet paper at warehouse stores and groceries nationwide. Experts have warned of price hikes and shortages because of the strike impacting East and Gulf Coast ports. However, toilet paper is unlikely to be impacted because most of what we use is made in the U.S. Thankfully, our port's still open here on the West Coast. Some manufacturers and retailers are urging the president to invoke the Taft-Hartley Act to suspend that strike. That law authorizes the president to seek a cooling-off period for companies and unions to try to resolve their differences. However, President Biden has said he will not intervene. 45,000 dock workers are on strike.
Pause. It's no point of panicking. Let me repeat. It is absolutely no point of panicking. It's plenty of tissue, napkins, all household essentials to go around. Just because they say they didn't finalize and they made a temporary contract or temp contract stating that by January 15th, right, everything is resumed. They got a 62% increase, not a 77. It doesn't mean that you go out and panic and go rush and buy. Because have you noticed, anytime that it's any type of panic headlines, grocery store sales go up. And repeat, anytime that it's some form of horrific headlines, like it is hurricane season. Hurricane season lasts all the way up until November. So if hurricane season lasts all the way up until November, what is there to panic about? They didn't stop the dockers or the dock workers, right? They had a strike, and then within, let's just say, within 48 hours, it was damn near settled. The Democrats didn't have a choice but to settle these things. They settled faster than Diddy settled with Cassie. Smash that like button if you agree. Tell a friend and tell a friend. They settled so fast. Would be in a hurry. Rápido. Ven aquí. They settled so fast. I said, my God, I've never seen this before. Was this scripted? And people, you know, the mass amount of people, they don't have common sense. So they're like, well, we still might run out. Christmas time is coming. Let's just stock up on everything. If you stock up on everything, that actually creates hazard in the supply chain. It's enough to go around, people. It's enough to go around. Aren't y'all tired of being fooled? Let me repeat. Aren't you guys tired of being fooled? Because the joke seems to be, now the joke is on everybody else. The joke on you, and you. Let me repeat. The joke is on you, and you. Y'all keep panicking for what? Why? Why panic? It's no point. It's literally no point of panicking. It's like the programming is so hard and so vicious that whatever they say, y'all do. Not me. Sometimes you have to, instead of reacting, right? Sit down and sit down and observe, sit down and think before you move. Think, would it benefit you or will it solely benefit them? Once again, will it benefit you or will it solely just benefit them? The way I see it is, it will solely simply just benefit them. It's that simple. It's damn sure not benefiting you at all. Let me repeat. It is not benefiting you at all by making panicky decisions. Take a look at this other video. Take a look at this other video because the shelves are empty. Just the other day, just last night, the shelves was full. They just made an agreement and now the shelves empty. What? Crazy to me. Crazy world we live in.
Again, panic buying for toilet paper.
Everybody's panic buying right now.
Social media is flooded with empty store shelves. People are stocking up on essentials like bottled water, paper towels, and especially toilet paper.
We sold out of toilet paper by 11:30 a.m.
We're out of paper towels. We're out of toilet paper. We're out of Poland Spring water.
Check out the inside of this Sam's Club. All of the meat is sold out, and there's barely any bottled water left. It's a similar scene inside this Walmart, too. It's reminding many of the early days of the pandemic. So what is causing this crazy rush on goods? It's because of the dock workers' strike that has shut down 36 ports in the East. And
the dock workers' strike, let me repeat, the dock workers' strike, this is just happening, right? Smash that like button. You heard it from Healthy Discussions. The dock workers' strike, right? They already made an agreement, a temporary agreement. So what are you worried about, people? And I'm talking to the masses. What are you worried about? Is it something that we don't know? Is it something that I don't know? Leave them thoughts down below. Let's continue.
And the Gulf Coast. I went to Costco in Wharton, New Jersey, and saw it firsthand. This Costco is packed. The lines at checkout are super long. Lots of people are stocking up on bottled water, which they have plenty of, but they're completely sold out of toilet paper and paper towels. There's even a sign at the door. It says, "We are currently out of stock on paper towels and toilet paper." But Consumer Reports' Brian Vaughn.
If you're an opportunist right now, and you remember when they did the same thing with the mask, see, history repeat itself. I know what stocks and what option play I will be doing this week. As soon as Monday come along, let me see if I can trade something on the weekend, because our history is repeating itself again. You telling me, people. Y'all remember when they had the mask and you couldn't find the mask anywhere? And if you had the manufacturing capability to manufacture the mask, you could have charged it for 10 times the amount. If you have a wholesale business, which I tell people, I think everyone should have a wholesale business, right? Because you can't depend on the grocery store to have everything you need. You can't depend on Costco to have everything you need, because they probably is going to call you if you have a wholesale business with everything as far as toilet tissue, water, just the essentials, wholesale company, right? They're going to pay you double, triple, quadruple, because they're going to charge somebody else damn near an egregious amount. Think about it, people. Y'all so programmed and so easily fooled. Y'all looking like mules, and I'm not amused.
Vaughn says there is no need to panic.
No one needs to be panicking about where their next TP is coming from. America makes toilet paper. We do not import it.
He says that the strike will impact some goods.
Can you tell them again? Tissue is made in America. Holy, I'm glad that they made tissue in America, which means that you don't have to worry about it coming from the port. It's made in America. It's not made in China. If it was made in China, then maybe you have something to worry about. But why worry when they just came to an agreement? It's going to be plentiful. So for you people who just went out there to try to create some type of fear, we know Halloween's coming, but damn, can you please just let it come? No, Diddy, can you please just let Halloween come? Because at the end of the day, guess what? We have endless days left until we reach Halloween. You scared of what? How could you run out of tissue? You can't run out of nothing. The supply chain is back on in full effect.
But not essentials that are made right here in the USA.
Crazy to me. Let's queue up one more. Let's queue up one more video, because this is just happening, right? This just happened. This is fresh. It's just happening right now. Right now. People panicking for what? Tell the people. Why panic? Why use fear? Healthy discussion is here. You don't need to fear. We're bringing you the news right up your stairs. We're bringing you the news right there. There's no point of fearing it. Watch this video. Let me know if you guys could see the screen. Let me know if you can see the screens. Let me know if you can see the screen. Some people say they still can't see the screen. Some people say that. Okay. Screen in full effect. Let me know if you can see the screen. Let me know if you can see the screen.
If you were worried about inflation, here's another.
Let me know if you can see the screen. Not Pat David. Let me know if you can see the screen.
Showed up expecting it, and that whole aisle empty. And let me tell you, when I was watching those videos this morning, I had to check the date.
It's crazy.
Is it
A flashback.
Yeah, I was like, oh, where are we? All right, so yeah. Now, I do want to say we did find plenty of other stores that were well stocked with toilet paper, but there were some stores that we stopped by that had absolutely nothing. And experts say they can't stress enough about how pointless it is to panic buy during this port strike.
Here we go again. Deja vu, and not in a good way.
This reminds me of back in 2020, right after COVID was announced.
Shoppers like this person who wanted to remain anonymous.
They're going to be fighting over tissue next. These people are going to be fighting over tissue next. Like, what in the world? Oh, man, that's crazy to me, man. That's just like, let me tell you, it's the same thing as this, right? Look at the price of candy before Halloween. The price of candy is overhyped, overinflated before Halloween. If you wait to get all your candy the day after Halloween, everything will be half count, 50% off to 75% off. The same thing now is the same thing as you going to the club and you getting a bottle, which I don't go to the club, I don't drink, but I'm just saying for the mass amount of people, this is how they enjoy themselves. You go to the club, you get a bottle, that same $50, $100 bottle, $200 bottle that's at the regular liquor store, right? You paying $500 to $1,000 for 5 times the amount. You 5x'd it. They 5x'ing off of you, 10x'ing off of you. Crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Don't be easily fooled, people, please.
Say he was just trying to get some toilet paper.
That whole section of paper products was empty. So no paper towels, no toilet paper.
A viewer sent us this picture of where the toilet paper should be at their Arizona Costco. This isn't a local issue. Stores across the country are reporting the same problem following the port strike on the East Coast. But supply chain experts say toilet paper shouldn't even be impacted by this strike, as most of it's made here in the U.S. Now, before you see this story and go panic buy yourself, do know
it's made in America. It's not made in China. My God, people, just relax, sit back, relax. Smash that like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. Another live episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. Remember, positivity over negativity. Hit those affiliate links at the top of the chat. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. Peace, blessings, and love. And it's so much tissue to go around. Panic for what?